Takkar is a year-long test series program with 146 tests. This program is specially designed for UPSC, CSC, prelims and mains exam. It has 4 phases. Phase 1, pre-cum-mains test. In Phase 2, we conduct tests exclusively for the prelims exam. And in Phase 3, we will conduct tests for mains exam. And in Phase 4, we will help you to prepare for interview through interview guidance program. So why to wait? You can enroll for it now.
Welcome everyone. So this is the expected question for CSAT 2022 series by Lukmaan IAS. Today I plan to discuss a puzzle and 2-3 extra questions. See this kind of a reasoning and this question reasoning and puzzle question which I am going to discuss. Here the question is not very difficult, but what is more important is speed. And speed does not mean, like arithmetic speed. No. Speed, let's say how quickly you can think and what are the options you can eliminate. That kind of skill will be checked in this question. So let us see. This is the question. What it says, a study was conducted to ascertain the relative importance of employees in 5 different countries. And these states were C, D, and PB. You can consider like C for cognition, discipline, like anything. The level of dissimilarity between 2 countries is the maximum difference in the rank allocated by the 2 countries to any of the 5 trades. This is important. See, if you read this statement carefully, what they are saying, the level of dissimilarity between 2 countries is the maximum difference. Maximum is the keyword. Maximum difference in the ranks allocated by the 2 countries to any of the 5 trades. Okay, the following table indicates the rank order of the 5 trades for each country. See, you see even the wording of this question. Let's say tomorrow you join services, you read any policy, you write any policy document, something. So rank order, right, and the dissimilarity, these kind of words you have to familiarize yourself. Fine. Now this is the table they have given. This is the country. And these are the ranks. Okay, you can see 1, 2, 3, 5. And let's see what it says. Let us read this table. What it says for India, maximum rank is to C, P second rank, like that. Similarly, let's say for Malaysia, P is rank 3. Now, given these circumstances, what they are saying, which among the following country is most dissimilar to India? See, the question is very easy, but in examination scenario, how you are going to approach it, that is the takeaway. That is what I am going to say. Let's say I have to check dissimilar with India, India with China. I will see. I know, okay, C difference 1, fine. P difference 1, fine. N difference 2, fine. Okay. B difference 1, D difference 1. So what is the maximum difference? See, for everything except your N, right? Except N, everywhere difference was 1. So what is the maximum difference between India and China? 2, right? So that is the dissimilarity level. See, you have to take the maximum of that function. Fine. Now, next one is with Japan. I will check with Japan. Okay. C of Japan is 2. Fine. It is 1 here, so difference 2. P again 2. Fine. And difference 1. Okay, because this is 3, this is 2. V same difference. T 4. Okay. So now once I get, okay, this difference in India, China difference is 4 maximum. Because you got differences like 1, 2, 3, but the maximum difference is 4. In examination, you have to stop here. You say, see, what could be the maximum difference? Maximum difference could be, rank 1 and rank 5, maximum difference could be D. 5 minus 1 is 4. So you will stop here. You will say there could not be any other answer. If you want, you can check other option as well. Other options are Malaysia and Thailand. But this kind of confidence you must have. This is where you have to save your time. And you do not have to write, let's say, okay, this C minus this is 1, this. No. That mental calculation has to happen. Fine. If you want, you can check for other. Let me check for what I will do. I will check for Malaysia, India and Malaysia as well. India, Malaysia, C is okay 1 and 4, 3. P 1, N again 2, V again 3, D again 3. So maximum difference is how much? 3. Right? So the question is not contradicting. Similarly, you will check for the Thailand. Fine. Now let's move to the second part of the question. Which of the following pairs countries are most dissimilar? So let's say now again, see, if you have 15-20 minutes, you will do it very easily, but within time frame. So what you will do, you will check option. See, okay, what I told in the last lecture, if you remember, in such options, you will try to, take either B or C. But given this, the nature of this question, it will make no difference. You can start with A or D, anyone. Let's say India and China difference you're looking for now. India and China. What is the maximum difference? Just now you saw, right? For India and China, you saw maximum difference was 2, right? And where it happened? C, P, for N it happened, right? Next option is, okay, first option is China and Japan, not India and Japan. Okay, so what I will do, I will just China and Japan. I will look for China and Japan. N1, C1, P2, D is 3, V is 1. So this difference is 3. Next option is India and China. India and China you already saw. The difference was 2. Okay. Then Malaysia and Japan. Malaysia and Japan, you will see the difference. Japan, okay, 1. And here is 3. Right. C1, V again 3, P again 2. So here also you will say the difference is 3. The next is Thailand and Japan. Thailand and Japan is D. Okay. See, the moment you see, okay, this difference, you will say, okay, you are in this question. One is unlucky that it happened in the last option, Thailand, Japan, but yes, the maximum difference could be D. You will say that is the answer. Fine. So, see what happens in reasoning examination. You have to condition in your mind to different kind of questions. Reasoning, see, it is very difficult to segregate quant and reasoning. This question, I will say, is at the intersection of reasoning and quant. Fine. So, let's see this one. Which 3 of the following pairs of country are identical level of disability? Which one is the odd man out? So, 3 have the same disability. Let me check here. India and you understand here. You would be able to do that, right? Let me do it for Malaysia and China. Malaysia and China disability level. I will see. Okay, N4. So I will stop here because I got the Magda number. Then next country I will see China and Thailand. China and Thailand. Okay, I will see. N is 2 difference. C is no difference. P is again 1 difference. D is only 1 difference. B. Okay, B I will say again 4 difference. Right. So next question next option I will go Thailand and Japan. Thailand and Japan. Okay, these 2. D. Okay, again I will stop here because the maximum difference can be 4 only. Can you see the question seems lengthy, but it is easy if you know where to stop. Because see, the moment you saw D here, you will not check for others. Why? Because even if the values, there is any other value, the value of the final value you are going to consider is only 4. Fine. Next is Japan and Malaysia. Japan and Malaysia. D. Okay. Okay, 1. N is again 3. C is 1. V is 3. P is 2. So Japan and Malaysia is odd man out because here the difference is only 3 and other the difference is 4. Okay. So next, let's see the last question. Which of the following country is the least dissimilar to India? Now, again, always remember, you solved the first part. Which of the following is similar to the India, right? Very similar to India. So you will use that data. So that's why it is very careful when you solve a reasoning question which has many parts. Every part is interlinked with other. Here you need not even solve. Because in the first part, what it did? You check for the which one is most dissimilar. Or here you are checking which one is the least dissimilar. So in the first part you said the most dissimilar was Japan. So here Japan you will not even check, right? Japan you will not see. And you already did calculation for China. You remember it was for China how much it was? C1, P1 and 2. So China for India, China it was 2, right? And then the next part you will go for Malaysia and Thailand. So I assume you will do it, and you know that it was least dissimilar for China. So what is the takeaway from this question? Let's say we invested 10 minutes here. It is not rigorous question. It is not very difficult, but conditioning your mind, letting your mind go into such kind of question, because this is a perfect question. which you can get in CSAT. This is not, like CAT level, very difficult. No, it is not even other, SSC bank exam. No, it is some, perfectly balanced question for your CSAT examination. Okay. Now, what I will do, I will take few more questions. This is quantitative in nature, but let's see what we can do. The arithmetic mean of x, y, and z is 80, and that of x, y, z, and u is 75. So x plus y, what they are saying, x plus y, z is equal to 80 mean, and you add this. Okay, then u is equal to x plus y plus 2u, and x is greater than u. Then the minimum possible value of x is. First you have to let this question sink in your mind. See why they are bombarding with so much data. You will say, okay, I take three numbers, their mean is 80. So number might be like, like 210, 20, 20, 10, like that. Okay, three of them can be 80. So this mental process has to go in your mind. Then you will say, okay, in the same number, I add u and b as well. So I have x plus y, z, their mean is 80, and I adding u and b more, and their mean is 75. So you will tell yourself, okay, u plus b, their some at max can be 150, because then only, not 150, even, see, what is happening, even less than 150, because the mean of x plus, what is happening, plus u plus b is equal to 75 into 5. So what is happening when you added only u plus b in this, the mean has come down by 5, right? So see, this is very, very important when we will do averages. Here, let's say one method of calculating averages, like you get somebody tell you 15, 16, 20, 25, 28, 32. Calculate the averages. Okay, or maybe more numbers, 25, 20. So one way is, somebody will add, that is not fit for, that method is not fit for CSAT or some better examination. What you have to do, you have to use your sensibility. You will say, okay, I see the numbers on mean, average might be, around 20. So let me assume the average is 20, and then you will see the difference. Here difference is 0. Here it is 5. Here difference is minus 5. Here difference is minus 4. Here again 0. Here difference is plus 5. Here difference is 3. Here difference is 8, plus 8. Here difference is plus 2. Then you will add those numbers. Adding those numbers, you will divide it by the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that thing you will add into 20. Okay, you got my point? This is the way you have to calculate average. Same thought you have to apply here. Now, first, try to, let these two equations sink your mind. You will say, okay, I had three numbers, their mean was 80. Then, I added two more numbers, and the mean came by 5 for every, so what you will say, this u plus b, the thing which you have added u plus b, their mean is not only less than, their mean has to be less than 75, because it is also dragging the mean of x plus y plus z plus x plus y plus z. That is the important, thought. Now, what they are saying, u and v, the sum is this. Let u is equal to x plus y 2, and v, u plus v, y plus z by 2. Okay. And x is greater than 2. Then the minimum possible value. First, first think. See, question to ho jayega, but first you have to think, okay, why in many aptitude examinations this kind of, equations are given. So are you going to solve this equation? No. What you will say, you will tell yourself, okay, my u is x plus y by 2. So this number u is x y by 2. Okay. Then you will say, okay, my v is y plus z by 2. So what it means? It simply means that your u is greater than x, or will lie somewhere between x and y, and you do not know whether x is greater or y is greater. Only thing you can say, this is my x or this is my y, so you will be somewhere here. right? Or it might be other way around, y and x. So this kind of this kind of understanding, this kind of thinking is even more important than solving question, because this skill, this thought process will take you in, help in other questions as well. Okay, so given this background, now they're asking for if x is greater than z, then what is the minimum possible value of x? So you have to look for the value of x. You will say, what I can do? There are so many equations. So what you will say, okay, so one thing you will immediately realize, okay, x plus y plus z is equal to 240, and x plus y plus z plus uv is equal to 75 into 5 is how much? 375, right? 75 into 5 is 375. Okay, so you will say, okay, my u plus v is going to be equal how much? 375 minus 240, because x plus y plus z will be 80 into 3, 240. So you will say, okay, this is going to be my 135. U plus v is going to be, u plus v, which is equal to this, is going to be 135. Then you will say, okay, what I can do with this? Now it is 135, but I am interested in finding the value of x. These two things I have used. And remember, in aptitude examination, you will not make many questions. Then maybe, automatically if you will observe this thing, you will say, okay, why not try to, find out if I can get something. So you will see, okay, this is x plus y plus z by 2 is equal to 135. Fine. This is what you will say. And this is equal to u plus v again. Then you will say, okay, what I can do with this equation? Okay, then see, it will come with practice. For me, I have done question like this many times. It will come naturally to you. What you will say, tell yourself, okay, why do not use this one and try to find something? So you will say, okay, now I can write it like how I can write it? I can write it, I'm writing this equation here, x plus 2y plus z is equal to, I'm simply multiplying it by 2, right? So it will become 270. And I know my x plus y plus z is equal to how much? That is equal to 240. Fine. So immediately, so now you are not going to solve this. That calculation level has to be there. You will say, okay, immediately if I add y one more, my number is increased by 30. So you will immediately say y is equal to 30. So you got this number. This is the crux of this question. If you get this, that is the crux. So y is equal to 30. So x plus y plus z is equal to 240. So x plus z would be how much? You will say that is simple, right? X plus z would be 210. X plus z would be 210. Now you come to this point, but you also know x is greater than z. They have given this condition. And what is the minimum possible value of x? So you will say, see, x plus z is equal to 210. The minimum possible value what could be? It is half, right? Because x is greater than z. See, two numbers makes 210. And x is greater than z. So what could be the combination? Combination could be like, let's say, x is 210 and z is 0. Or, okay, what I will do, I will write it here. That's it. See, this is important. Although we will invest 1 minute here, but in examination, it should come to you naturally. X plus z is equal to 210. So what could be the combination of x or z? You will tell yourself, okay, x could be 10, this is 0. Let's say 205, this is 5. And like this could be 0. And this could be 210. But what is the condition? X has to be greater than z. So you will not take numbers, which are, let's say, what is the midpoint? Midpoint is 105. Here, 105, 105. Both values are x and z are 105. So you will not take values where x is less than z. So you will take only this combination. Which combination? 2102, 105 for x, and for z, 02, 105. So these values are possible, but within this possible, they are asking for minimum possible value of x. So the minimum value of x could be 105. But see, when you will work on this idea 2-3 times, it will get embedded in your mind, and naturally, within a fraction of a second, you will mark 105 in examination. Okay. So now let us take one more question. in an examination, the maximum possible score is n. So let's say you write a UPSC examination in a optional one paper, you can score at max 250. The pass marks is 45% of n. In UPSC, you get score around 50%, 45. You get top 10 ranks, right? The candidate obtains 36 marks, but falls short of pass marks by 68%. Which one of the following is correct? This is a simple question. See, question is simple, but you do not have to clutter your mind with making too many questions. So you will say, okay, my pass marks would be क्या है? 0.45 of n. That is the maximum possible mark. And the candidate obtains 36 marks, but falls short of pass marks by 68%. So, so 36 is how much? 68, he falls down, right? So you will say, that means he obtained only, okay, this is for pass marks, right? Only 32% of pass marks. A candidate obtains, but falls out of the pass marks by, he falls short, 68. So this means he actually got only 32% marks of pass marks. So which one of the following is correct? So here, they are talking about the, now sometimes the question can be made difficult by options. Here they are not exactly looking for a value of n. So what you have to, first you have to find out the value of n, and then you see where it can lie. So what you will do, here what you can simply do, you can put the value of p. So that will be 0.3 to 0.45 n, right? So your n would be how much? 36 upon 0.32 into 0.45. Fine. Now, see, now here calculation become important. If you are going to multiply 0.3, no. That's not. Okay, first you will tell yourself, okay, let's say if I divide by 0.3, this number is going to be around 100. And 100 ka, again divided by 0.45, it is going to be around 200 something, right? 200 to 20, something like that. Now, you will see, okay, these are being divided. You will say, okay, this is 9. Okay, this is by 9, 4, and this is by 5 times. Fine. And here again, now, or okay, right? So what you are getting? 1 upon 0.02. No job check, please. No less. Or okay, right? So this is what you will get. 0.02. See, I'm doing, see, I'm not even multiplying number. I'm just writing that number with my sensibility. And I think, okay, see, this will be 0.04. 0.04, and this is nothing but 0.04 is how much? 250. So, I got stuck, but again, it's very easy to visualize. But see, what my point is, do not take calculator and calculate it. No, with practice and with hard work, you will come very quickly to that 0.04. In examination, you have to bring your mind to 0.04, not into calculating and taking out calculator. No. So you got 0.04 means your 250. So now you have to look for 250. N is less than 200. No, this cannot be the option. N is greater than 243. Yes, this could be the option. N is greater than 243. So this is more exact, right? So in fact, I think this should be okay. And N is so see, maybe this would be, because N is 250 and it has to lie between 240 and 250. This could not be an option. So that is what, maybe I think here it is typo error. It should be, N should be less than, then only you can emulate. Otherwise, two options will become correct. Okay. So this is what I have to say. I hope you are practicing CSAT question. Lukmaan IAS want to assure you, you just follow us, right? Whatever we are, questions as sharing on our YouTube channel and our classroom program. We will not practice, many problems. We will practice very few problems, but quality problem. And you will not find any surprises in CSAT 2024. Okay. Thank you very much.